Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome to another live session. The second live show today. I'm not sure if people have got confused with the times, because I think before it used to be quarter past. No, it's always been 4:30, hasn't it? It's always been 4:30. Okay, so we'll just see if anybody pops in. If not, easy day for me. I'll go have my dinner. Oh, here we go. Toddling through. Hello, Diane. Hello. Been looking for a new home, but not found it yet. Will I find it soon? Will it be the right one? Okay, let's have a look then. Was found a new home soon, and will it be the right one? Okay, so before I turn it over, you'll be amazed at how many people, when they're looking for a house, don't actually know what they want, So it's like, if you go into a restaurant, you want to see the menu, don't you, and the ingredients that have been put in. Much the same as a house, whether it be a bungalow or flat or a house, or, you want a backyard or a front yard, bedrooms, how many bathrooms. Because basically, if you make that list, Diane, then you're going to narrow down the search as well, So it's know what you want first. So let's have a look. I don't know if you're ready to move. You might think you want to, but I'm getting a lot around you, Diane. So it's a lot to cope with, isn't it? I feel. I feel like it could be quite stressful, and they do say house moves are one of the most stressful things you'll have to go through. So I see two things. I see being stressed about it, but I don't know if the way somebody's been living, either in the past or in the future, as somebody who's lived there, it could be a real problem. Like you just think, oh my God, so much work to be done. So be very clear in your choices and what your requests are, so you can narrow it down as well. Just saves you looking at places that you're never ever going to want to see. But right now, I don't know whether it will be this year. I'm just reading it. Yeah, you've been looking, but you've not found it. Right, so don't get stressed about it. Don't get stressed. The house will jump to you, when you go and see it. You'll have like a vague idea, and then when you go and see it, you'll get a sense of feeling in the house, as if like, yeah, this is me. This is, something that I can do. So right now, instead of feeling maybe overwhelmed and a bit panicky about it, maybe, it's like I've got things all coming in at the same time, demands on you, so to speak, demands on your energy, your money and everything else. So narrow it down, and that should help you, go forward, okay? And present yourself with houses that you like, and you'll be amazed, when you say you want something massive, people go and see massive places and think, oh no, it's too big for me, so it's all those kind of practical things. Know what you want first, that's the secret, okay? Danny, great to see you. Please do not eat fruit or sugar while you are having problems with any type of thrush in any region of your body. I swear to God, I went to drink some pure orange juice. It killed me off. Okay. It stung like hell, so yeah, I'm aware of that. Thank you very much, but, honest to God, because I drink loads, so, yeah, I did find it, testing at times, I think is the word. And I couldn't eat for a few days neither, because every time I tried, it just hurt my tongue, so I don't know. I had some right nice chicken with lamb and mango. Oh, it was to die for, and I couldn't eat it because of the lamb. Oh dear. So I've been sticking to me, orange juice. with ice in it, you know, keeping it cold. So thank you. I applied for a job online. There is also another one to apply for. Will I get either of them? I'm in healthcare and these positions are out of hospital and you're specialised in private clinics. Well, you know, I think that could stand you in good stead, so let's have a look then. We'll go for the job and legal pack here. Will she get either of the jobs, you know, for applying? I'm going to say to you, you know, it's good experience for applying, but while you've got this one that you haven't applied for yet, okay, because I just see, like, I don't know, maybe, do you know one of them? I wouldn't say, it's overlooked, okay. So you've had one experience of writing your CV, so I want you to try something else, you know, and really, really work on this. It's job specification with their job description, and then you've got your experience, and I want you to tie them in. Absolutely tie them in, okay? Anything you can think of that it is like transferable, isn't it? So, you know, that may be what's not getting you looked at properly, okay? So do that and try that. And you have to try it, okay? Because if you don't do it the way I've asked you to, it's going to be a no on both fronts, okay? But let's have a look. You know, what can she do on the second job? The second CV. What must she do to be able to get at least an interview? Well, it's Father of Cups, you know. Do have the practice. You can always get feedback as well from them, you know, whether it be about qualifications or scoring systems and this, that and the other. But I'm also getting, you know, you've got to move on. You might have to move on as well. So, like, you've got to move on with it. Don't cry over spilt milk. Just because you failed to get an interview with this agency or company, don't stop it. Just keep the ball rolling, because every time you write a sort of like application form, it becomes easier and you become more practiced, you know. So the more you do it, the better the CV comes across, and you'll get the idea and the hang of it. So, you know, don't be disheartened. I mean, we all go for jobs thinking, oh yeah, you know, I want it. But maybe, you know, fate's got something different or better in store for you. They know what you need, even when you think you do, you know. So just try it with that and see how you get on, my lovely. Diane say, thanks, BFP. I think because my husband is no longer here, I'm finding it hard to actually physically go out and view a house, even though I know what I want. Yeah, I think that's where it came in, didn't it? You know, that you've got a lot of things at you, you know, and it is whether you want to leave or not. But, you know, time will tell. Time will tell, Diane. And do you know something? Right, it's like your husband. When you meet, you just know. You just know, okay? And that spark of energy just flows in, and it will. You need to connect with the house. So it has to be special if it can get you out of the door, okay? But again, sometimes what we're thinking we want, you know, it turns out to be different. A lot of times, that's what happens, okay? So let it speak to you. But keep your eyes open, you know. Keep your eyes open, even in magazines or the internet and searches, or, you know, if you are able to go out a little bit, you know, because you've been through an awful lot. You've been through an awful lot, you know, and at times I feel like, you know, it's been too much and a bit unable to cope, okay? So you're definitely getting the push. You're getting the push, okay? The universe wants you somewhere, and it's not replacing memories or, you know, forgetting people. It's not. It's just doing what suits you for your home, okay, and your needs. Sandy Johnson, my cat has been possibly sick. She's hiding under the bed after she baths. Vet doesn't know why. Is my daughter on autistic spectrum? I've been struggling with both things for years. Right, okay then. Well, cats do have funny ways, you know. Let's have a look. So, why does a cat hide under the bed? Is it your bed? Is it your bed? Who's the... I think it's your bed, isn't it? And she baths. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Why? I'm going to go on this one, you know. Why is, she having that behaviour? Okay. I mean, I'll show you the card, but it'll make no sense to you because this is normally me missing murder deck, okay? So these are my own writings on them. And funnily enough, I'm getting contagion and disease. So when she's sick, she's keeping away from you. She's keeping away from you. You know, I think when it's like a place of safety for her. So, you know, like when she's sick, maybe you would be prone to picking her up and, you know, seeing if she's okay or he's okay. And I think that's what it is. So after they've been sick, they don't want picking up. They don't want fussing over, okay? But I don't know whether this cat's got a bit of celiac or something, you know, whatever the cat equivalent is, because it's regular. It's too regular to be something from outside. It could be to do with the food, okay? It could be to do with the food. So if she's got like meat and biscuits, just take one away for now and see if it improves, okay? So I do feel like there is something there, but she's had it for a long time, possibly, okay? So the vet saying he didn't know how to do it. I think, you know, it's more or less her going to hide away from everybody. She don't want picking up. That's what I keep getting. And so just leave her, you know, leave her. Try altering the food, okay, because that's the only thing that it could be on a regular basis, is the food. So try different things. Also, I would try and feed her just a little bit at a time over intervals, okay? So that's when I have dogs, if they swallow too fast and they chomp all the food, okay, what I do is I hand feed, I put it in my hand and I put a little bit in at a time, watch them eat it, and then I go back and I give them it again. I teach them to slow down, okay? So yeah, maybe try that then, if the vet doesn't know and you're not sure, let's try something new. Let me know how you get on, okay? And be persistent, and continue, you know, consistent with it as well. Let's have a look. Second question. Is your daughter on autistic spectrum? Is the daughter on the autistic spectrum? And if not, can you explain to us, you know, exactly what's going on here? Right, so before I even look at the card, I can see right in front of me, I've got like a dog here, but I've got like maybe two. One snuggling into the other, okay, so like cuddly and cute. So I don't know why I'm seeing that. It may help. Do you know what? I think if you've been to the doctors or anything, I'm getting like a misdiagnosis, unfortunately. So I'm getting on this occasion, I can't trust the medical profession. The Hierophant is like a group organisation. It can be the royal family, it can be your NHS, it can be YouTube, you know, because it's broad as it is big. So I think I would go back and ask for more advice, because I'm just getting the phrase don't trust, don't trust, don't trust. So you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to go with your gut feeling. Okay, I'm not saying she is. There could be something else, different. But whatever they're saying, or not saying, they've got it wrong. And this is often the case as well. They put it down to like age, or the fact she's a girl and hormones and all this crap, right? But at the end of the day, you know what's what. I'm going to ask you to keep a diary of things and circumstances. I'm going to ask you to look at the triggers, okay? If she's, like getting upset, angry, maybe, frustrated is a good word as well. I want you to try and look at that. Look at a diet as well. Get on the internet and talk to, chat with other people, who've had a terrible time getting diagnoses. You could look for groups near you, who deal with autistic children, and maybe you could seek some advice from them as well. All too often, and I know this personally, it's you that is the driving force to get that diagnosis, and a correct one, okay, a correct one. Diane say, will my kids give me any grandchildren? And will it be this decade? Bless you. Okay. Are we, is Diane about to see an influx of grandchildren, even one maybe, within the next decade, which is 10 years? I'll go for that one. Okay, I'm just thinking about this. So, on the opposite. Right, so I'm definitely seeing 2. I'm seeing 2. Okay. Well, the reason I'm pausing is because usually it's you've got in and out, in and out, in and out. And on this one, I haven't. I think, our children these days, they plan a little more and they leave it a bit longer, don't they? So, what is going on with this one? So, I don't know if you've got a boy, maybe the youngest boy. I just feel like he may want to sort of like travel, because I'm seeing a boat, a fishing boat. I'm also seeing water here, so maybe his focus is about his career. So I don't see him too ready just yet. But I do get in less than, well, I don't know if it's less than 2 years, okay, less than 2 years, under 2 years as well. But don't you worry, excuse me. Throat. Your son ain't even thinking about it. He's not even thinking about it right now. He's not in his plans, okay. But I do see, later down the line, there'll be an influx, okay. There will be an influx. So yeah, I think you're not going to be denied. I just think where the son's concerned, and I am getting a son, so don't tell me it's a girl, but I'm getting that. It's not in his plans yet. But do you know what? Where his sons are concerned, and get with these girlfriends, honest to God, the decision will be taken out of their hands. So, you know, I think you can safely say I do see two, okay, I do. Two close together, so they might be from two different sources, but not as yet, okay? But don't worry about it, you will. Dania, it is not what it does on your tongue. The sugar grows the thrush in a very big way, all over your body and in it. Oh my god, I ate a Kit Kat earlier. All right, that's it. Done. I won't eat any more sugar. I don't have sugar in my drinks anyway, but so I don't have sugar actually, but I did eat a Kit Kat, yeah I did. Oh, and I baked a cake the other day, and it was so soft I put some on my lips. Oh god, I won't, right. Okay, back on my shakes then, Sandy Johnson, daughter's bed. Ah, oh, bless. Yeah, I think it's just reassurance. It's just reassurance, you know. And when cats do something long enough, you know, yeah, I just think she don't want to be picked up or anything. So you'd have to peek under the bed, wouldn't you, and say, "Are you all right?" and this, that, and the other. Yeah, try it with different bits of food, and yeah, see what you can do there. Andrea Grace, good day, BFP. Hope you are doing well. My question is always about my dog, Leica. We're at the roller coaster stage of her 16 years and need to know if she wants us to help her pass over yet. Pain. Right, let's have a look then. Is Leica ready, you know, to move on? Well, do you know what? This happened to me with a dog that I looked after. She was 15 and she'd well past her sell-by date, and the owners left her with me and said she could pass away. Anyway, she got poorly one time. Well, I had her for 3 months, and I took her to the vets, and the vet said, "Oh, put her down, you know, she's in pain, this, that and the other." And I said, "Oh no, I can't do that." I went, you know, just tell me what I can do to make her comfortable. And I just got loads of fluids down there for about a day and a half. Me and my husband was taking it in turns, shooting water in. And that dog got up and started walking and running around the garden. So lived to see another year and a half. And that's what I'm going to say about your dog, Leica. She's going to, I'm getting some movement here, and I'm getting a turn for the better. So, you know, she may go through stages where, you know, she's so like in pain or uncomfortable, and then up again. And that's what I keep getting for her. So, you know, she's going nowhere near. She's going to pick up. So keep doing what you're doing. She's just going to pick up for a bit. They do say that you get better before you pass, but, you know, just try not to think about it, because I've got, like, been through a rough time, rough, anyway, you know, yeah, going through a rough time, and things seem to be going better, just for a while, but, you know, it's quite a while, okay, so, no, she's not done yet. Elka Andreas, my young carefree friends and neighbours are supposedly engaged. Will they really marry so that I can prepare to buy a decent gift for them? Oh, bless you. Okay, right. Is it worth, you know, Elka buying a gift for these newly engaged couple? Well, I don't know what's going on here, because I get like a surprise coming, but really it's not a surprise. So could it be that one of them's one of them is used to falling in love very easy and this, that and the other, or if it's been quick, I just don't know. But there's a little shock coming away. It's not an absolute shock, you know, and catastrophe, but I have got a bit. I just feel out of the blue. Okay. So should you buy a present? I'd leave it till, well, it's not a wedding gift, is it? So if they've got engaged, did you say wedding gift? Let's have a look. Yeah, I would leave it till last minute, okay? Or buy some that if you bought it and you've got no receipt left, that you can have it. You know, like a pair of nice so like champagne glasses with a beautiful bottle or something. And then if it didn't work out, you and your mate can drink it yourselves, can't you? Maybe try something like that. Lily Chan. Hello, Lily. Hello. Good morning. I just want to tell you that I retired. Basically, I quit. I talked to my financial planner and he said I can retire regardless if my mortgage was paid or not. And I gained weight. Well, do you know, that's a bit of good living into it, Lily. I'm sure you will find something to do with your time. I think we've known each other since I started, and you are always on the go. You'll get very bored easily. So I don't blame you for quitting, but I can tell you now, you're not idle, and you'll come up with something, like you always do. But I hope you enjoy it, and don't worry about so much with the weight at the moment. If you're not moving about as much, then you're gonna put on weight, okay? But let's sort out your feelings and your emotions about how you feel now and what you're going to do, because now the pressure's off for you, Lily, so you'll be absolutely fine, my darling. You will. Let's get the emotions under control, and then you won't be eating as much, because people eat when they're bored, people eat when they're nervous, people eat, for all different reasons, okay? It's just life, isn't it? It's just life. So yeah, think about what you're going to do with your time. You could go on a cruise, or you could go into sailing, or you can do anything, Lily, anything. Rena Payne, I'm so worried about this new move. Am I going to be financially successful with this adventure? Okay? Are you going to be successful with the financial adventure? I'll put you out your misery. Of course, you need to be going through with your plans, don't you? You say, these ideas you had, 1 minute, you was absolutely certain, and now you're just letting a bit of doubt and insecurity get in the way. So go back to the place where you felt absolutely confident about it. I do see you moving forward. You're a driving force. I don't know if there's anything to do with cars in this, because I do see vehicles, but I also see you being able to balance the pros and the cons. You're already there. You've set off on your journey, okay? So, and I feel like you will be successful. Champion. Yeah, champion. Like, proud, very proud, okay? I'll get very proud as well. So yeah, I think as well though, with this driving card sometimes you need to chase things up, or maybe somebody will be chasing you for information as well, which can make us like, oh, but you've got it all sorted. You have got it sorted. You can do this, absolutely, okay? So go ahead. Sandy Johnson, thank you, BFP. I have been trying to figure out what is wrong with my daughter for 22 of 23 years. You've helped more than the doctors have. Oh, bless you. Go seek support from those that have experienced it and really have, look, I know in my family, some of them have been right into the 40s when they was diagnosed with a serious condition, and their life could have been so much different had they been, had that support and even the medication and well, everything really. But you know, we learn from this. This is good. There'll always be a blessing, okay? And the blessing is you now know how hard it is to, you know, put things across and to get all these GPs or the consultants or the specialists, you know, who all think they know better than you. Okay, so sharing your mind with other people and they'll give you ideas and they will support you as well. I mean, that's just going to be brilliant for you. So make sure you do that. Keep up the links. Keep chatting to people, okay? And they'll help you specifically. Andre Grace, yeah, she's on a couple of pain drugs. Thanks for that. She can stay as long as she wants. I know it's awful, isn't it? It's awful. It's awful thinking your dog's in pain, but, you know, I tell you, after that one experience with the vet, I thought, well, you don't know everything then, do you? You don't know everything. You know, he wanted to put that dog down there and then. I mean, it was sad. The family was in Canada well, I think the dad was terminal and they ended up staying for his funeral. And they was talking on the phone to the dog, saying their goodbyes. Honest to God, I cried my eyes out. But, you know, saved the day. Just kept giving her the water, kept doing this, kept doing that, massaging her, keeping her clean and everything, you know, and she got through it. So they had her for, I think another year and a half. Elizabeth Highland, second cat question today. My big old cat was diagnosed with diabetes and a urinary tract or kidney infection. Nearly $1,000 later, he's on antibiotics and insulin and looks better. Will he do well? Okay, so we know when urinary tract infections, UTIs for people, right, they're caused in humans by it's like dehydration and getting enough water down you. It can be caused by other things as well, but when you've got a UTI, you can send you a little bit crazy, a little bit aggressive, you know, or a little bit like, well, yeah, strange. So I imagine that is the same for the cat. So let's have a look then. Will the antibiotics be, you know, will the cat be, yeah, will the cat be better now? I was trying to phrase it. Will the cat now be better? They've had the antibiotics and on insulin. Right, well, I certainly see you going back, and I certainly see that they'll want some more money. Okay, if your cat's overweight, I want you to just lower it down, because diabetes can be reversed by food. Not sure how this works in a cat, but obviously the information I'm getting could be the same. So please don't, you know, overfeed the cat. Make sure the antibiotics, and make sure loads of fluids. Now, if you know, I do know that cats drink very little sometimes, so you can get like what you would have for a kid's, you know, what is it, one of them squeezy things, you press it and it's like a tube and it squirts out the water or the medicine. So you can always do that as well. We're needing to keep this, you know, water up until this has passed, okay? So diet the cat if need be, and also you're going to have to go back, I'm afraid. I don't know why, but it just says you go back, but it's nothing so bad. It just shows, you know, when somebody tells you, oh yeah, it'll be alright, and then it's not. And I don't mean in a worrying way neither, but I just feel like you'll be parting with your cash a bit more. I don't think you'll be happy about that at all. So yeah, let's do the preventative stuff. Diet, maybe exercise, you know, if she's not moving around. Some cats don't move, you know, the lap cats, aren't they? So reduce the diet, get this water into her, keep it going, especially on the antibiotics. And remember, you know, this can happen again if the fluids, are taken care of. And that way you're doing everything you can to sort of like save yourself some cash, okay? But yeah, I think another visit, but do what we have just discussed. If there's an improvement, then that's brilliant, isn't it? It is. So you've got nothing to lose by trying that. And we all love our pets and want to treat them and everything else, but really, we need to be with a medical condition. We need to sort of like behave ourselves, okay? So give it a week or two and let me know. Let me know how you get on, my darling. I'm getting it has to work because you can't keep shelling the money out the bank, can you? Okay, Elizabeth, right, Diane say, my eldest daughter is in first job, but her employer is taking advantage by not paying bonuses, and she's doing other people's work for little extra pay. Will she find new and better employment? Well, look, it's a first job, isn't it? It's a first job she's finding her feet. And I think when you're in your first job, you don't know the rules. You're not used to having to operate like an adult, and stand up for yourself or negotiate. So these are skills that will be learned over time. And believe me, once she finds her sort of like voice, she won't stop. So I don't think it's much about moving on jobs right now. That won't be a good thing to teach them. What we need to teach her is how to stand up for herself or question why she isn't being paid, rightfully. So that's what happened to my daughter. And then basically, honest to God, she went in, and both my kids did it, the two youngest. They went into their employers and said, "No, it's not on. And if you don't pay me the right wage, I'm going." And both of them got a pay rise. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. I was well amazed for them. Even I wouldn't have done that, So let her find her feet. It's all experience. Oh, I didn't even pick up a card, did I? Let's have a look. How's she doing at work? Well, having said that, she might choose to look for another job. She's finding her feet, and I'm not sure she likes it, or she might be worried that somebody doesn't like her as well. She might think, oh, she's picking on me or singling me out, or there's all different reasons why people are the way they are. Could be that they're training her, showing her. It's not all. It's a mixture of both. Okay, it's a mixture of both. So let her find her own feet, but I think she's going to turn around and say she don't like it anyway, and that she'll get a new job, so good on her. But whatever she's doing and the route she goes down, it's all good stuff, all right. It's all good training. Rena Payne, thank you, BFP. I have stayed confident and firm in the adventure, and I will not stop now at the age of 62. It is a good thing to be confident. It bloody is, it is, isn't it? I have to be as well. Otherwise, when you get criticised or things don't go your way, it's, I think in our 20s maybe we'd have dropped it and thought, oh, can't be doing with that. But now we make a move and we have to. It's like me with my garden. I didn't have any issues until my son turned up halfway through and he went, are you feeling okay? So I said, yeah, why not? 10 o'clock at night, with a spade in my hand. Yeah, of course I am. And now it's just amazing, okay? So it's just that stage. Don't let doubt creep in, okay? No, you're fine. Danny R, if I don't get either of the jobs I applied for this month, will I get something else in the fall? Let's have a look. Oh, Danny, let's do this then. Shall we ask how you can get a job? Shall we ask how you can get... What can you do to get a job in the fall? Keep filling them application forms in. I don't know if there's a college or anything as well. I'm kind of feeling like a school here, Ado, with a bit of wisdom. So keep filling the application forms. Have a bloody plan. Have a plan. Have a pen. And when you get inspiration, jot down some notes on your phone or what have you, of stuff that'll come into your mind that you could probably use as, use as, experience or linking it, okay? Linking it. So, look, you are definitely going to get a job, my love, and you will be very, very proud. But it is about the CV, because this is about constructing something. And the most important part is not your qualifications, It's the application form, because if you are the CV, every CV and application form should be tailored to that job, okay? Because that's what they see first. Once they've called you in for an interview, you have practically got the job, okay? Because that's what they do. That's how it works, see them. Looks a good candidate, okay? I'm getting candidate as well. So, make sure you take the advice about this CV, because if you've been applying for jobs, and this is what I used to tell at the job centre, if you've been using the same application form and the same CV, and you haven't tailored it and it's not very, appealing, then if it hasn't got you any jobs or interviews for the last year or so, it's not going to get you any for now. So we really need to work on that. And change it. You can get loads of advice, okay? Some people do think, oh, my CV's brilliant, and this, that and the other. Well, it might be to you, okay? But not to the people that are looking at it, obviously, because you're not getting the calls in, okay? So that's what you need to do, and stand by it, and put, it's your heart and soul into it. That's what you need to do. All the time that you've got, you put into it, okay? And you'll be successful, definitely. Oh, you'll be so proud when you get your job. Honestly, I see you proud. I see you coming back to me and saying, I got the job, I got a job, okay? Alicia, hi BFP, is there any hope for me to go on holiday before the end of summer? If yes, how is it going to be? Okay, I don't know when your summer is, okay, so I know ours ends in a few weeks, but September's always a nice month. So, let's have a look then. I'm going to go for this one. Will Alicia get to go on holiday by the end of this summer? No, I don't think so. I don't know if there's a guy here that you'd want to go with, or a person who you'd want to go with. So this person could end up going through like a testing time, okay, a testing time I'm getting. So may not be able to go on a trip with you. So if you're depending on somebody else, that you want to go with, well, it might not be possible down to their circumstance, okay? I just feel like somebody feeling, a bit vulnerable, not sorry for themselves, but, a bit vulnerable. So, yeah, I'm not seeing anything to do with going away just as yet, my darling. But in the end, I don't think you won't be that bothered, It's not something that you had planned and it's been called off and this, that and the other. And I do feel like something is coming up with the world, okay? I'm getting it for me with a holiday. I'm getting it for the UK, America, Australia. I'm not sure if they're going to, bring in some form of restriction again. I just don't know. Or whether the prices just go sky high, with the gas, electric and all the petrol and everything like that. I just feel like, it's something other than our own actions that could be impacted on where we're going as well. But you could always go for a little break, a few days somewhere. Try that, maybe not something as major. Elke Andres, thank you, BFP. Danielle, thank you for your reading. It means more to me than professional advice. Oh, bless you. Rena Rain, will I find a new lifetime partner this year? That leaves us, right, will I? It ends in a yes or no answer. It's a closed question, meaning you can only answer yes or no. But when you replace will with how, now that gives us a lot more possibility, okay, so and a lot more hope, okay. So let's have a look. How can Rena Payne attract love into her life, a life partner? Well, Rena, kind of getting that, you're another one that doesn't know what they want, I'm not seeing my eyes open. Are you sure you're looking? I'm getting you're not looking. So you need to know what you want or an idea of a type of person. Do you like a rugged, cheeky Charlie? Do you want a smart businessman? Do you want an athletic muscle builder? But also look more importantly, about the compatibilities, friendships wise. What do you think you could offer somebody? And what would you like to be offered to you? I mean, there always has to be like an attraction, a connection, a spark maybe, and you have to feel very comfortable with that person, don't you? So, yeah, I would, if you don't know what you have to offer, if you don't know yourself what you have to offer others, then you're going to struggle to find that's where your struggle would be, okay? So I still feel like you're working on it, but we need to, get finalised. We need to know, what you want, where you're going to look, how you're going to look, how are you going to set up. Do you know what? Going on this online dating, I swear to God, I couldn't do it. But for you guys, then, you put all that effort into a job and you get dressed up and everything. You're writing your best handwriting, aren't you, when you're applying for jobs, and you talk real nice on the phone. Well, that's the same for dating, I'm afraid, okay? It's become like that. So you have to be showing how positive you look, your writings have to be, positive and fun and jokey, and you have to reflect that personality of yours for somebody else to see, like it's a window. And it is important, because it'll either get you a bloke or it won't. So yeah, I would say work on that, and then get ready to rock and roll, but you have to maintain things as well. If you're on a dating site, they don't want a picture from 2001, they want one now, so you need to look your best, don't you, and be all done up and make an effort. I'm afraid, I'm sorry, it's just not like the old days where you had a snog at the end of a disco night, a few too many drinks and a chippy on the way home. It's just not like that. Maybe it wasn't like that for people anyway, but anyway. So yeah, I think that's what we should be doing, okay? Rena Payne, lol, I have put all men on hold for now, but not forever. Not forever. Well, I think I'll just give you some really, really good advice. Okay, so it's, again, you don't know what you want, do you? Okay, but first of all, you need to know and be certain and ensuring what you have to offer. And you'll have loads of things to offer. I want you to reflect that personality and let it shine through so other people can see it. And you don't just have to go online for dating. You can just do it, have a dinner here, have a dinner there, whatever is they're taking, okay? But yeah, or you could join like dance clubs, like what was that one I did? Oh, the salsa. Oh, well, after 4 vodkas, I was so nervous. I couldn't keep up with the moves. I couldn't even process what they were saying to me. So yeah, I mean, there's all sorts, but have fun with it. Okay, have fun. Alicia, Thank you. I'd love to go even for a few days, as you say. Yeah, just get a break, you know, a nice little break. It's like somewhere different, isn't it? A different space as well. And in the summer, when you see people walking by and all this lot, hand in hand, you know, or 3 meters apart, you know, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Just to be normal, isn't it? Just to be normal. Elizabeth Highland, wonderful to have you read for me. Truly appreciate your welcome. Elizabeth Highland, 4 vodkas and dancing the salsa. So funny. I can picture it all with you dancing. Yeah, and I'm pigeon-toed, remember? Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, right, it seems that we've come to the end. So we've got another live session at 7:15 in the UK time. Okay, I'm not sure what it is everywhere else, but you know, yeah, come back, or you know, I'll see you in a fortnight, and obviously during the comments over the next few days with the readings. Okay, my lovely. So anyway, I hope that has been helped. You've certainly helped me. I've loved it every moment, and well, I'll be back soon at 7:15. Join me. Bye now. Bye bye.